Hey guys, so today I wanted to tell you the honest truth surrounding Etsy as well as Etsy YouTubers. So as an Etsy seller myself and someone who has been selling on Etsy for years, I wanted to break down a lot of the misconceptions that I'm currently seeing on YouTube. Now, if you are thinking about starting a Etsy shop or you're already an Etsy seller, I want you to know the truth surrounding it. Now, the truth really is a lot of these YouTubers are selling you a dream that no longer exists. In fact, a lot of those big YouTubers that are claiming to make huge numbers, and they could be making those numbers, are some of the same people that are also getting off of Etsy because they see the direction that Etsy is going. Not only is Etsy extremely saturated, but also the YouTubers are making a commission every time you purchase one of their tools. There are new platforms out there that I have experienced and tried out for myself to see how they work in terms of print on demand, and there is a lot more opportunity out there than just Etsy. Now, I'm not here to discourage you from creating an Etsy shop or selling on Etsy. I have an Etsy shop myself and I do sell on it. That being said, my Etsy shop from 3 years ago, that was terrible. There was no editing, there was terrible thumbnail images, just terrible pricing, literally the worst designs I've ever made in my entire life. I was making so much more money than I am currently making with a shop that is literally pristine. Now, I've reached out to several Etsy YouTubers telling them about the new opportunities that I've tried that have showed massive success for me, and none of them want to take it seriously. And at the end of the day, that is because they are making the money off of selling you guys tools and different programs to use on your Etsy shops. Now, I'm not here to deter you from selling on Etsy if you have been considering it. I think Etsy is a great platform and there can be outlier success. That being said, Etsy is no longer what all these YouTubers and all their courses are selling it to be. It is so beyond overly saturated, but you can still make money. Now, in addition to selling on Etsy, what I truly recommend is trying out the other platforms that I've been using, which is Faire, and it is a wholesale website where you can sell print on demand as well as physical goods. Now, the benefit of Faire is they don't allow franchised businesses on there. So you won't be seeing Disney designs, you won't be seeing any of those copyrighted designs on there. Instead, what you'll be seeing is people such as myself trying to sell to other businesses like myself. I not only have a seller account, but I also have a buyer account as well. Now, those are two separate things, but for selling print on demand on Faire, I have been on Faire now for about 2 months, and I have made over $6,000 in revenue. And I want to compare that to my Etsy shop that I started in January. Since January of 2023, when I say January, I mean of 2023, I have made about $8,000 in revenue. So just in 2 months in Faire, I've almost surpassed my Etsy in a full year, and I didn't even have all of my listings up on my Faire shop. The benefit and the beauty of Faire is everything can be customizable. Since it's a wholesale website, you are going to be able to sell in case packs. So I don't sell individual units of sweatshirts or t-shirts or mugs or anything like that. What I do is I sell case packs of sweatshirts, and so I kind of customized my strategy to benefit me about $70 per profit per order. Now, that has really been beneficial to me. And another platform that I think that everybody should be taking advantage of, yet nobody is talking about for print on demand, is TikTok Shop. Not only is TikTok Shop an amazing new platform that is encouraging sales and growth, and the way they are doing that is by offering all of these big discounts that come at the expense of TikTok. They don't come at the expense of the seller and or the buyer. So not only are they giving out big discounts, but they are also doing things like affiliate marketing on your products. So when I go to list a product for sale, I can set a 3, 10, 20, 30% commission, and that way when someone is scrolling through the TikTok shop, if they like my product, they can purchase it, and if they create content surrounding it, anybody that buys through their video or through their link, they will get paid. So rather than me reaching out to influencers to promote my product, influencers are finding my product organically and creating my content organically because it benefits both of us. It benefits them because they get the commission and the kickback, and it benefits me because I'm driving more traffic to my TikTok shop. In addition to that, all of the biggest trends that you are seeing on Etsy currently started on TikTok Shop. And again, that's another thing that I've brought to several Etsy YouTubers, and none of them wanted to do anything about it because their goal is to sell you the tools that they say are needed or necessary to be a top seller on Etsy. Now, all of that is fine. Everybody makes their own money in different ways, and people gain benefit in different kinds of ways too. And I'm not saying that the tools for Etsy are bad, and I'm not saying Etsy is bad, and I'm also not saying that Etsy YouTubers are bad, but I am saying that they are not being completely honest with you when they are selling you a course saying that you can make these numbers. Now, yes, it is possible to make those numbers, but it is highly unlikely in this current day and age to be making those numbers. I have been selling on Etsy for years, and so I know the truth behind it. Also, I know this is crazy, but I date an Etsy YouTuber, so I just wanted to be as honest as possible, no makeup, no filters, no background. I just wanted to hop on here and let you know that there is massive opportunities that are being missed, in addition to the fact that Etsy's fees are increasing. Etsy is taking more and more from these individual sellers that are limiting the amount of money they can make. And also, when you do hear massive numbers on YouTube, although they are possible, and I'm not saying anybody is lying, but revenue does not equal profit, and that is something that people also need to take into account. Etsy is taking no less than 9% in fees, and that eats away. And in order to have competitive pricing, you have to play the game that's being played, aka price your products the same as everybody else. And with that, I know that my profit margin is like this. Whereas when I sell on Fair, my profit margin is higher because Fair is not as, I don't want to say the word corrupt, but I'm going to say the word corrupt, as Etsy. They don't take as many fees. They encourage sales. They encourage growth. They want people on their platform currently. And the reason to be on their platform currently is because it is not massively overflooded. Just yesterday, I'd made 2 bulk wholesale orders on Fair, netting me $700 in revenue, and that is $140 for me in profit because of the way I formatted my things. Now, is that life-changing money? No, but the longer you play the game, the more it will accumulate. The more products you have uploaded to the platforms, the more potential for sales. So all of these things are things that you need to consider when either owning an Etsy shop or whether you want to start an Etsy shop. Now, please don't take this as a discouragement to sell on Etsy. I still sell on Etsy, and that is because I do believe the platform brings more sales than zero, right? So there is that fact. But also, don't throw all of your eggs in one basket. Etsy is notorious for banning shops. I help other people get their shops back because it's a common thing where Etsy will just ban your shop for no reason, and when you try and appeal it, they'll give you a blank response. Like a nothing response, and there's nothing you can do about it. So diversify your eggs, put them in multiple baskets. You're already creating the designs or the products to sell them on Etsy, so why not sell them on 2 other platforms that I have seen success in myself? Now, I've already told you how much I have made in 2 months on Fair, which is about $6,000 or a little bit above $6,000 in revenue, and how much that would profit for me. But with TikTok Shop, I want to be honest with you guys as well. I probably have about 10 products listed on TikTok Shop. Now, I do not create content surrounding my products, even though this would be extremely helpful to the visibility of my TikTok Shop. That being said, without having created any content, I have made about 12 sales. Now, is that amazing? No. But how many products do I also have on TikTok? I have about 14 products on TikTok Shop. So not even that many. 12 sales across 14 products really isn't a bad number. Now, I've only been on TikTok Shop for about 2 months, and I have not given TikTok Shop everything that I have to give. So today I just wanted to hop on here and let you guys know the misconceptions that are being put out there on YouTube surrounding Etsy, as well as 2 majorly beneficial platforms that you could be selling on that is not going to cost you anything to sign up for, that you can start doing today with the same things that you are selling on Etsy. There's no reason not to diversify, and I am so sorry that none of the other bigger YouTubers have told you this, because they are selling on these other platforms. They just have nothing to sell you in terms of selling on Faire or TikTok Shop. Because there's nothing to sell you, such as a course and or a tool that can help boost your SEO or something like that, they are not going to put content out there. So in a holistic and hopefully helpful way, I decided to come on here and let you guys know of these opportunities. Hopefully you guys found this informative and helpful, and if so, a subscribe would mean the world to me. So thank you guys so much for watching my video today, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.